Think about the last time you met someone new. Maybe it was a job interview, a business meeting, or a friend of a friend at a party. What was the first thing you did? You stuck out your hand, locked fingers with a complete stranger, and pumped your arms up and down. If you really think about it, it's bizarre. Why do we grab a stranger's hand? Why do we shake it? And why does everyone from Tokyo to Toronto do basically the same thing? It turns out, the handshake isn't just politeness. It's an ancient security check, a chemical trigger, and a silent promise that has survived for thousands of years. Today, we're uncovering why humans shake hands and what that simple gesture is really saying. Welcome to Plain Sight. To understand the handshake, we need to go way back. Long before business cards, long before suits, back when meeting a stranger could get you killed. In the ancient world, trust was a survival problem. When two people approached each other on a road or in a village, neither knew if the other was armed. So they developed a simple solution. You extended your right hand, palm open, fingers visible. This was proof. No dagger, no blade, no hidden weapon. It was the original way to show you come in peace. But here is where it gets interesting. The up and down motion was not random either. Historians believe the vigorous shaking was meant to dislodge any weapon that might be hidden up a sleeve. You were not just showing your hand. You were letting the other person physically check you for danger. The handshake was a frisk disguised as a greeting. This practice shows up in ancient Greek art as far back as the 5th century BC. Soldiers, kings, and citizens are all shown clasping hands, sealing alliances, and ending conflicts. The handshake was a gesture that said, "I trust you not to kill me, and you can trust me too." Now you might be wondering why we always use the right hand. It is not just habit. Across most cultures throughout history, the right hand was considered the clean hand. It was the hand you ate with, the hand you blessed with, the hand you used for honorable actions. The left hand was often reserved for less pleasant tasks. Offering your right hand was offering your best, most respectful self. It was a mark of honor. But here is where modern science makes this ancient ritual even more fascinating. Researchers have discovered that the handshake is not just symbolic. It actually changes the chemistry of an interaction. When two people shake hands, their brains release oxytocin, the hormone connected to bonding and trust. In other words, the handshake does not just signal trust, it literally creates it. Studies have shown that a handshake at the beginning of a negotiation makes people more cooperative, more open, and more likely to reach a fair deal. Your brain does not know the difference between shaking hands with a close friend and a total stranger. The chemical response is the same. You are tricking your ancient brain into feeling safe. There's another layer to this as well. Researchers at the Weizmann Institute found something surprising. After shaking hands, people unconsciously bring their hands to their faces, specifically near their nose and mouth. They are not wiping their hands. They are smelling them. Scientists believe we may be unconsciously collecting chemical signals, information about the other person's health, stress level, or even genetic compatibility. The handshake may be a secret sniff test that we do not even realize we are taking. So, if the handshake is so hardwired, why do some cultures avoid it? In Japan, a BOW replaced the handshake centuries ago. In parts of the Middle East and South Asia, touching between strangers, especially of different genders, is avoided out of respect. These cultures develop different trust signals that serve the same purpose. The gesture changed, but the underlying need stayed the same. Humans always need a way to say, "I see you. I acknowledge you. We are not enemies." And then there was the pandemic. COVID-19 did something remarkable. It broke a ritual that had survived for thousands of years. Suddenly, shaking hands felt dangerous. Fist bumps, elbow taps, and awkward nods replaced it overnight. For a moment, many wondered if the handshake would disappear forever. But it did not. As soon as restrictions lifted, people went right back to clasping hands. The instinct was too strong, the chemistry too useful, the history too deep. So, the next time you shake someone's hand, remember this. You are not just being polite. You are performing an ancient security ritual that once meant the difference between life and death. You are triggering a chemical reaction that builds trust in milliseconds, and you might even be taking a secret sniff of a stranger without realizing it. All of that hidden inside one simple gesture. This is Plain Sight. If you enjoyed this journey into the history behind everyday actions, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.